Hi there. I'd like to share with you on how to beat inflation. And this is specifically meant for my brothers and sisters in Nigeria or businesses operating in Nigeria. But what I'll be sharing from my 4 decades experience in Nigeria also has universal application. You're likely to pick maybe 1 or 2 things that may help you through this season that we're going through. Yes, fuel price just went up. Yes, Naira is weak. Yes, inflation is high. Yes, life and living in Nigeria is tough. Very tough. Very, very tough. But my experience has been that where your mind is where your energy flows. So I focus my mind on how to beat inflation rather than remain trapped in complaint and bitterness, which really gets me nowhere, or the businesses that you may be associated with. The trend is there will be continuing increase in costs. So people will be getting even less for more money. Money that is even not enough before. There are 3 key prices in every economy. Specifically, the 3 key prices in every economy, Nigeria inclusive, have trended negatively for the last few years. 1, inflation rate, the rate at which the currency that you and I are holding loses power, the store of value, if you put it that way. It currently headlines 34.2% in Nigeria. Yes, inflation, 34.2% in Nigeria. 2, foreign exchange rate, the rate of Naira relative to the US, currently at 1,598 Naira, official to the dollar. Parallel market, as at today, 1,650 Naira to the US dollar. 3rd is interest rate, the price of money that has consistently increased by CBN to prevailing 26.75%. So to borrow money, you'll be borrowing at about 34%. The money you are holding will lose value at the rate of inflation, 34.2% per annum. So we must achieve returns on whatever money we have that is over 34.2% to beat inflation. The long-term rate of inflation of the US dollar is, however, 2%. This tells us clearly that the US dollar is a better store of value than the Naira. Take it or leave it. Businesses in Nigeria are operating in a high interest and high inflation economy. So, interest-bearing funding should be the least desirable funding at this time as an option for businesses. This is why I want to focus on 2 broad groups with my sharing for the next few minutes. Businesses, then individuals. And I believe you fall into one of these or both. So to survive a tough and harsh economy like Nigeria, first thing is you have to believe that you can make it. Second thing is you have to take action. Belief is not enough. You have to take action. Belief is not enough. And here are some recommended actions that you need to take as a business owner or business driver. Your business can't grow beyond your knowledge. That's the law of the lead by John Maxwell, by the way. So you have to first invest in yourself. Get a business coach or someone you can learn under. Be flexible also with your pricing. That's a second tip I'll give. Third, beware of possible substitutes for your product or service. Next, make sure you have very good distribution channels. The more people that know of your business and how you enhance your marketing is the better. Exploit credit purchases to preserve your cash flow. Avoid as much as possible cash purchases for your inventory and the likes. Then review your pricing where possible, or provide value-added options for the same price or options for customers. Then keep your cost of operations very low. Very important. All costs and also explore efficient energy source like solar to beat down on diesel and related costs. Then attract and retain good hands. Very important. Now, above all, listen to this. This one is very important tip for business owners and business drivers. Very, very important. Listen to this. The purpose of a business is to create value. The purpose of a business is to create value. Keep your eye on the ball, on the value you are creating, on the problems that your business is solving. You must be very clear about it. You can't change inflation or FX rate. So focus on the one thing that you can change, the customer experience. It's all about a genuine desire to delight the customer. Trust me. People don't really buy products or services, for that matter. People buy people. People buy people. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. You know what? The customer forgets the price they pay over time. They do. But they never forget whether they had a good experience or a bad one. The way they were treated when they engaged and interacted with your business. That's the truth. That experience is what keeps bringing the customer coming back. That experience is what grows the business. So, as a business owner, you not only have to project that genuine interest in delighting the customer all the time, you have to also invest in doing so through other people, through your staff. A good starting point is care about your customers, your internal customers. Thereafter, work with your people to create positive relationships so they too would go out there to delight the customer. This is key for the times we're in now. It's about the experience you create for the customer. That's the culture that must permeate your business. Let me drop this here. What really kills businesses in Nigeria? One, not recognizing staff as your greatest asset. Without motivated and trained staff, your business can't last. Two, failure to train your staff continuously, including the management, including you yourself. No business can grow beyond the knowledge of the drivers. Three, not being focused on sustaining customer experience. Four, not planning for succession. Five, please avoid loans. These are things that kill businesses, especially at this time. Especially loans that are just taken to feed your consumption. Things that will worsen your situation. Because the interest rates, which would be high at this time, in consideration of inflation, would put further pressure on your business and your shrinking finances. Learn to let a budget guide your spending. Now, determine your income source and avoid things that are not necessary. Prioritize what needs to be paid for, then eliminate non-essential spending. Very important for businesses at this time. Now, what if major changes occur, like is happening and will unfold, that cripples your business or just basically almost threatens the shutdown of your business? Now, every business must have a plan to pivot. Don't be emotional about the business where you need to pivot into other products or services or shut down some line. If you only have one source of revenue or a concentration in few major clients, you're running a high-risk strategy. You must pivot into other related businesses and or diversify your client base. And where you need to let staff go, please do so. For funding, businesses should explore friends and family or suppliers' credit. At this time, or maybe export your products to earn FX to fund the business. These are critical needs for businesses at this time.